So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And that gets things running.
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system. Because of his reading of the game, his vision, his technique, everything you need to spring a successful offside trap.
They've played it short. Out for a throw. Played into the middle. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, good spread. Some good work on the right flank here.
Such good technique.
And it's made its way to him. He's Vitinha! And it's come back out to him. That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
VIDXO finding their passes. And he was quick to react. Baresi. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now it's Thuram. Vitinha. Kajolu. Now it's Vitinha. Gravenberch! Oh, he's fizzed it forward. VIDXO are looking to go forward now. Arsenal are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Can he latch on to this? Fran Perez. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Those looking wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
They get a throw in. Drives it in. He gets big. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And that has left him in a heap. No foul, says the referee. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And a chance! Goal! Arsenal! There is the breakthrough. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Played into space out wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
In comes the corner. Big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Arsenal really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Trincao really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Wriggles his way through. Kadiolu does really well to win the ball there. Well timed, excellent interception. He shifted it to the flank. Deep cross. And he's there to clear it. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Out to the left it goes. Pinches it off him. Gravenberg. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And he's picked it up out wide. He's picked his way through. He's had a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Fran Perez showing great feet there. Hakimi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, that's fabulous. Trincao's cross. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Up he goes! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Decent chance! No mistake! And this is getting better and better. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Arsenal are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
And we're off again. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Trincao, driving on and making good progress. Chance, surely! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
A case now of complete control. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Valverde. Spread it left. Thuram looks to get on the end of this. And he's running through. He's gone for goal! No, not quite.
Semenyo probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Perez, foot in, swung over, tries to play it through. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Cross into the box, punched away. Backward it goes. Engages and forces him off the ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Thuram, spread out to the left. Gravenberg puts a cross in.
Well played and well cleared.
And it's VIDXO. And here's Trincao. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 2, Hakimi. Number 90, Thuram. Number 21, Trincao.
Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Number 22,
VIDXO,
Marcos Llorente. Number 9,
Kadiolu.
Alvarez. Number 10, Messi.
Great
Number
vision.
11,
Nice interception, well timed. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Throw in. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Arsenal making another change here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 18, VIDXO.
Valverde.
Coming on to replace him is number 13.
He is just caressing. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! Just cruising! They are cruising! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
73 minutes is
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Berman.
Arsenal are having a ball here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Messi. Picked out, and the shot! Oh, taken with style. The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 77 minutes is number 11, Matthias Cunha. Matthias Cunha. Matthias Cunha.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Valverde. Now it's Matthias Cunha. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pinged towards the front line. Played out towards the right wing. Has a look and plays it forward. And that has not gone well. Into the last 5 minutes. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Messi. Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's tried one! Oh, there was plenty on that. Defending was strong and firm. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Lovely bit of skill. And that should get the job done. And that's a throw-in. And it's Lopez. And Messi! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Valverde gets... And that will be the final act. Arsenal pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, Axel Witsel has bags of aerial prowess and energy, which are very useful to that deeper midfield role. All those qualities will help his side break through some aggressive pressing in those areas, and that's a key element of the modern game.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And that gets things running.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
No, that's been intercepted. Unahi. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Girona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rincon. And he was alert to it. And it's slung out wide.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he's certainly onside here. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's made... Tries a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Defending of the desperate variety. Girona have the chance to go the other way. Unahi. Rincon. First quarter of an hour gone. VIDXO. It's run loose here. Looking for options for movement. There's no flag. Played in with purpose. Martinez claims it without any fuss. Now that looks a decent ball. Kajolu. Gravenberg, played out wide, played back in. Menu, he's on it, can he get a... Thuram! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Blint. Girona finding their passes. Oh, that's fabulous. That's really well cleared. Oh, good take in a good area. Decent chance! And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's VIDXO. Can he get on the end of this? Picked out brilliantly. Gravenberg. Kajolu. Arsenal are looking to break at pace, and he's managed to get free. That's very neat. And a shot! And he comes up trumps again. Cleared away. There's the shot! And again the keeper stands strong. Gehi. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Oh, super find. Blint cuts out the pass. VIDXO. And Unahi. Engages and forces him off the ball. VIDXO does really well to win the ball there. Trincao. Trincao carries the ball down the right. Now it's Lopez. Blint. And it's VIDXO. And it's Menu. And here's Trincao. VIDXO. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Arsenal really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Arsenal go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Gehi gets a foot in here. Now it's Lopez. Oh, he's been caught. Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose. And again! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Aimed beyond the defence. Trincao, he has found the way through. Played in.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And he's had a hit. Oh, that is beyond special. A worldie and a half. A finish right from the top draw. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he's intervened well there. Oh, good spread. Matheus Cunha is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now.
Real chance! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, what has happened here? Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He has a look up. Shapes to shoot! Baresi gets good distance on it. Pinches it off him. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
This is the time you need that pace.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And no, that was never going to make it. Blint. Gets into some space. Thinks about the shot. And the shot! And the keeper can swallow it up.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Knocks it into space. Now it's Thuram. Thuram takes a shot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Blint tries to clear. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And here's Messi. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gravenberch. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And another try. And how did he not make it four?
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called.
Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Arsenal are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. VIDXO. Played out to the left flank. Tries to pass it through. It's played through for him. And the finish! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Arsenal are almost home and dry now. Rincon. That's a decent clearance. Into the last 5 minutes.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. And he's whipped it across. He's got full. Oh, brilliant save. Vitinha threads one in. Messi picks it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, great feat, that.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Blint. That's that, the end. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Matheus Cunha picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team